Traders, and welcome to another video review. Today is Monday, February 23rd, 2026. Let's take a look at the economic calendar for today. So what do we have here? Let's just switch to the most important data releases, which will be this one, the red one. High importance, no high importance data release for today, medium important, and medium important for Monday, medium important data. There you go. So what do we have here? PPI data from the Switzerland are in line with the previous number, minus 0.2%. We are still waiting for the major release over the London session, German business expectations, current assessment, and IFO business climate index. This data is scheduled for us at 10 o'clock together with the retail sales data from Poland. 1 hour later, German Buba Balz will give a speech as well. During the US session, we got Fed weather speech at 2 o'clock and factory orders from the USA at 4 o'clock. So that's about it. Very light calendar for today. No high importance data, no high impact data. So without any further ado, let's switch to the charts and we start with euro dollar. So the euro-dollar 30-minute chart is showing us movement to the upside, so maybe the bottom for the wave C has been found on this level here. So as expected, free wave correction to the downside or free wave swing to the downside might be completed. Momentum increased significantly up to the level of 56 points right now, as we're testing the 100-period moving average at 1.1841 and the local high at 1.1830. So we are like 7 pips away from the swing high. The market keeps moving higher, the market keeps moving up, so it looks like there is still some room to the upside. If we break above the 1.1841, the next target is 1.1888. There is room to the upside on the RSI as well, so it all looks quite interesting on the euro dollar upward bias. British pound has found a bottom in the middle of nowhere. No technical support, no nothing. In the middle of nowhere at the level of 1.3433. During the extremely oversold market conditions, market bounced. As you can see right now, 52 points on the RSI, testing the technical resistance at 1.3536. Any breakout higher would likely put the level of 1.3587 for a test, and maybe even the 100 periods moving average at 1.3615. So bullish bias here on the British pound versus the US dollar. Last time we got major movement to the upside, we went 1.51% to the upside, right? So right now we need to see how much did we retrace already. So from the bottom, yes, 151 would be roughly around this, just a little bit above the 100 periods moving average, right? So it will be somewhere here. There you go. So that would be above the technical resistance and above 100 periods moving average and above the trend line as well. So please keep an eye on the current situation. If we go above 1.51, that means we have overbalance of price and time. US dollar versus the Japanese yen. The market hit the level of 155.65, just a little bit above the technical resistance, major technical resistance, and reversed bearish engulfing pattern here into the bearish divergence, movement to the downside right now, 50 points on the RSI, testing the technical support, 154.01. So a very technical market, very right now unfocused, unbiased market, going to test for the technical resistance, going to test technical support, moving above the 100 pips moving average is technical as well. So right now it looks like this market is purely technically driven. Gold market keep moving up. Let me just adjust the levels, update the levels. So all-time high 5,600. There you go. This is our extreme swing high, and technical, of course, resistance. Now local low is here 4,422, and it's going to be a big one as well. Now we consider this movement to the upside, taking into the account the background, and in the background the trend is up, obviously. So what is going on here? We got technical resistance here that has been violated just now. So this technical resistance is violated, and we got one more level here, technical support, which is located roughly around here after this hammer candlestick pattern was made, 4,654. For now, the market broke above the technical resistance. For 5,171 is the local high, but it was made in extremely overbought market conditions. So now it's time for a pullback. So bulls are trying to move. This might be a false breakout. Nevertheless, please take into the account the uptrend in the background, right? So we will see what will happen. S&P 500 keeps doing nothing for all of the February so far. We are locked inside of this range. We've been talking about it many times. We keep monitoring and revising the situation. Right now we can add one more level here, which is quite interesting. Another technical support, 6,779. Nevertheless, it looks like the market doesn't want to move either to the upside nor to the downside, as it keeps moving up and down in the quite tight range, and it's still on elevated levels. We oscillating up and down, no directional movement here. Not much can be said here, because all the 2026, look, this is the beginning of 2026, and we are here, local swing high, then oscillating down, oscillating up, oscillating down, oscillating up, oscillating up and down. So perfect definition of the range, and possibly a mushrooming top of some kind of a top building is taking place on S&P 500, unless we are definitely breaking higher. Now, something is going on the crude oil. Something is going on the crude oil, because we can see the recent movement to the upside and a breakout above the level of 66 points. So right now, let me just place. Well, this is the major low for the channel, right? So I wanted to see if there is any channel here applicable for it, but I don't think there is any channel that could be. No, that's not the channel. It doesn't actually, price doesn't actually respect this channel. If we switch to daily, as you can see, the next target might be located quite higher than this target is, 70.41. That's the next technical resistance. And so far, this situation looks pretty much bullish. Nevertheless, momentum is not that high as it was before. Some of you can say it is a bearish divergence. Yes, it is. And it looks like the bulls are trying to move higher, but with this kind of a momentum, they might fail quite soon. So if we go back to this range here between 61 and 66, the outlook will become more to the downside there, to the upside. For our time frame chart of a Bitcoin, doesn't actually tells us anything new. We keep seeing this movement to the upside and to the downside for quite some time. The technical line, like trend line, doesn't actually work. Test of the 100 PS moving average was done, then big movement to the downside. We broke below the technical support at 65,117. We've made a new local low, 64,295, and now the pullback is taking place because we hit the extremely oversold market the conditions. So the whole situation here is quite good for the trend continuation, and the trend is down, and every attempt of moving higher is basically faded by the bears. So as long as we don't we won't break above the supply zone, you know exactly that this is the pink rectangle. Well, the outlook remains bearish, basically. Nice sideways trading here for the last 2 weeks, or even now it's even almost 3 weeks since the low at $60,000 has been made. So that's the situation on the Bitcoin right now. No big deal, no new information basically, and we are waiting for a breakout either to the upside or to the downside. The bias is to the downside because of the trend continuation possibility. That's everything from me for today. Thank you very much for watching this analysis, and I hope I see you guys next time. Take care and bye bye.